I learned to be quiet, because quiet was safer. I learned the sound of footsteps before they reached the door. I learned to read the silence and what it meant before. I learned to hold my breath when the room began to change, to choose the safest words to keep you from becoming rage. I stopped asking questions, I stopped saying what I knew. I became an expert at pretending everything was fine with you. Little by little, I disappeared, a little less of me. Every time I lived in fear. I learned to be quiet, I learned to disappear. I learned to hide the shaking, I learned to swallow fear. I learned to say I'm sorry for things I didn't do. I learned to make myself smaller just to make it through. I learned to be quiet, but somewhere underneath there was a voice inside me, still whispering, this isn't love. I stopped wearing what I wanted, I stopped calling who I loved. I started asking permission for the simplest things I'd done. Every door became a question, every word became a risk. I couldn't tell if I was living or just trying to exist. And when the world asked how I was, I learned to smile and say I'm fine, everything's fine. Then I went home and faded away. I forgot the sound of my own voice. I forgot that I still had a choice. I learned to be quiet, I learned to disappear. I learned to hide the shaking, I learned to swallow fear. I learned to say I'm sorry for things I didn't do. I learned to make myself smaller just to make it through. I learned to be quiet, but somewhere underneath there was a voice inside me, still whispering, this isn't love. Don't move, don't make it worse. Don't. But silence has a limit, and fear can only last so long. Be somewhere underneath the silence, I remembered I was strong. I heard a tiny voice I hadn't heard in years. It didn't scream, it simply said, you are still here. Still here, still here, still here. And for the first time, I didn't apologize. I learned to be quiet, but I don't have to anymore. I learned to disappear, but I'm standing at the door. I learned to say I'm sorry for things that were my fault. Now I'm finding my own voice, and I'm learning how to call. I learned to be quiet, but silence isn't me. There's a voice inside my heart, and finally I'm letting it speak. I can speak, I can breathe, I can choose. I am still here. Still here. Still here. Still here. Still here. I learned to be quiet now. I'm learning to speak.